NINJAKEES.
Yo ninjas, welcome to the show. So right now we're gonna draw like a drawing. This drawing I made for my grandpa's 76th birthday. And yeah, so that's what's going on in this video. I'm gonna talk a bit about random stuff, what I used in this piece, and yeah, that's most of it. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. So yeah ninjas, what did you guys eat today? What I ate today was, let me think. I ate a bapao. That's basically like a sort of a bun, like a sort of a bread with meat in it. To be specific, it was chicken. And yeah, this is basically like a fast food type of thing that you put in the microwave and you know, for like less than a minute, and then yeah, it heats up, it is done. Also there's plastic around it to make it like you know, that you can eat it. Yes, just now it's around night time. Ate like a croissant, le croissant with some ham, meat, pickles, salad, and stuff like that. Wait, I forgot something, let me think. Salad, oh yeah, it's a vegetable. It's a really good vegetable that you can put like on anything, like on your bread. And the noodles also tasted really good with noodles. Let me Google it really fast. It is called, just a second, Praise. No, not Praise. Riki. Oops, my Japanese translations are still on. Huh? Leek. Let me see. Leek. So I got leek on the croissant as well. And combined with some salad, chicken spicy salad, ham and meat, combining all that in one croissant, it is a really nice taste, at least in my opinion. So yeah, so let me know in the comments what you guys eat today. Yes, oh yeah, and press all those thumbs up if you enjoyed this video so far. Yes, and yeah, so for this drawing I mostly use like the normal pencil. I use a mechanical pencil, or like the not mechanical pencil, so that's more like the, yeah, with the wood you sharpen that pencil. Mostly I use the 2B pencil for these types of things, and for the mechanical pencil I also have 2B fillings. Yes, I almost forgot the word, but it was the word fillings. So basically the stuff that you put in the mechanical pencil. And yeah, that's also the reason why I use 2B, is because this is easily to erase. At least what I experienced so far. So yeah, and after that, yeah, I wanted to draw a girl, because my grandpa is a kind of a master Roshi. So yeah, that's like the right thing to draw. And yeah, so yeah, I put some 76 on the drawing because you know, to make it yeah, for the subject what it's going about. After that, after the pencil, I use ink to yeah, ink the whole piece. For this I used the G pen with a pen holder for the G pen. What I use is basically a standard delete holder that you can get like, yeah, on eBay, or you know, at the stores where they sell manga comic types of pens. Well, for my local stores it's difficult to get. I've never seen them here in the stores in real life yet, but right now they do have a store online where they do sell it. But it is just recently, it's not like a long time, so it's like still new. So yeah, before that I mostly ordered them on eBay. I'm not too sure if there are other places, but for my country in Europe, yeah, that's how I got them. So yeah, if you're interested in The G pens, yeah, you can look on the web or in your local stores. If they don't have them, yeah, you have to look on the interweb. And yeah, just Google it, you know. You can find these days everything on Google, right? Almost everything. So yeah. And yeah, that's mostly about the G pen stuff. Yeah, and the ink, yes, the same story, you know. The same story. Actually, it gets, actually it's for most of your supplies, you know. If you cannot get it in your local stores and you really want them, you know, if you have seen people use it or, you know, want to check it out yourself, yeah, interweb, that's the future. Well, it's like now already the present. So yeah, but yeah, man. And I really like the G pen, you know, I still use them a lot. Sometimes I use also these days more the normal pens because they dry faster, and it's also like, let's say you go away. A few days ago I go away a lot, and then it's like, you know, with the G pen you have to get the water from the sink and get the cup, put the water in the cup to clean the nib, and yeah, a lot of things go on with it. So it's for, you know, if you travel or go to other locations, it's a bit more of a, yeah, hassle. Yeah, it's more troublesome, I guess. But yeah, if you really want to do it, I mean, it's still possible. It's just a bit more, yeah, work to it. But yeah, if you really need that G pen quality, yeah, you still have to do it. So yeah, but anyways, I do bring sometimes the G pen, or most of the times I also bring an ink bottle, the G pen and everything, for in case it is necessary for those certain moments, you know, because most of the times I rather ink the more finished pieces with the G pen. Of course it depends on what you're gonna use with it, you know. For this piece I also used some watercolor, or not watercolor. Basically what I used was, you have a G pen and then you dip the G pen in water, clean water. But when you have used the G pen with black ink and you dip it in the water gets black. That black water I used with a brush, and with that brush basically you can get a more of a grayscale-ish look when you pencil it. It's like watercolors, really similar. And it also depends on how much of the black ink you get from the water, because sometimes at the side of the corners of the cup you have a bit more black ink on it, you know, and then you can make it darker. And it also, like, if you straight away do the brush in the black ink bottle, you know, then it's like, you know, really black. So it really depends on what you want. But if you want to have it in more grayscale, what I used was dip it in the water, where I also dip in the G pen to clean it up. So that's really nice and handy, you know, killing more stones with the bird. So yeah, that's really great to have there as well. I haven't done it a lot, but lately I use this technique to make some certain things with a grayscale look, you know, to give it some shadows to it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's really nice and handy. At least, yeah, that's my opinion. It's also, yeah, personal preference. But with that, there's also one thing to keep in mind when you do this. Since it is with water, you know, I also draw most of the times my G pen drawings on thicker paper, like 300 grams paper. So with this, because of this, it doesn't ribble, like get the waves, you know. When you draw with water on the paper, mostly it gets a lot of ribbles. But when it's thicker paper, it gets less ribbles. It still gets it a bit, but less, compared to like 90 grams paper. So yeah, that's also a thing to think about. And of course you can also get like separated special watercolor paper for these kinds of things, so you get less ripple effects. So that's also a possibility, but for this drawing I basically use like normal printer 300 grams paper. And yeah, for me that was personally really nice. You know, I have a lot of these papers and it doesn't ripple so much, so, and also I did not add too much watercolor, so that's also yeah, that it doesn't ripple too much. So that was yeah, nice and handy to add to this drawing. And also adding a bit of grayscale, I sometimes feel that it looks a bit better, but yeah, sometimes you also want to tone it like digital. So then I rather just leave the black lines black, or the stuff that needs to be black with the black ink, like pure black, and then scan it in and then do the tones later on to add the tones digital. To get a certain effect, you know, the more manga-ish type of thing. Yeah, you can also use like tones, like traditional tones, cutting it with the paper and such, but I have a few tones left, I believe, like in the closet somewhere, but yeah, it's too much of I might do it later on to just show you guys how it actually works, but for now I'd rather tone stuff digital. And also I don't have all the tones, you know, that I might want to use, so yeah, and you can also make like your own tones digital. So yeah, man, a lot of things to consider when doing things with a drawing. Yeah, it's always like that, right? But yeah, it's yeah, lots of decisions, you know. Decisions, it's all about the decisions. What you have to experience so far in life, and what you're gonna apply to your drawings, and what you're not gonna apply. So those decisions, you know, like this or that, watercolor or not, or rather Copic markers, or, you know, so many options. If you have the tools and stuff, and then you can decide, oh, I wanna buy this tool or that tool. Yeah, so many things, man. Yes. What do you guys mostly use for your drawings, or what do you prefer to use for your own drawings, like certain, maybe also the G pen or just normal markers? Oh yeah, let me know, ninjas, if you ninjas want to see certain types of famous characters or something drawn by me. Let me know in the comments, and then I consider to drawing them, and I guess which one gets the most likes I draw. Yeah, it also has to be under 18, like that normal people can check it out too, you know, like underaged and such. And yeah, then I make then a bust of that character. Yes. So yeah, man, just name some famous characters in the comments, and the one that gets the most likes I draw in a future video. Thank you everybody. Thank you ninjas for watching this video. I'm happy you all were here and watched this. If you enjoyed it, press those thumbs up, like, comment, and also don't forget to comment your favorite character from any show, game, from any famous thing, you know, so I can make an art of that for a future video. And yeah, then I'm gonna draw the one that gets the most likes. Yes, that's mostly it for this video. Thank you all for watching. NINJABOX digitally, and see you all the next time. Kees out!
Yo ninjas, also check out the other episode of NinjaKees.